the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Please welcome your 2027 New Orleans Saints.
On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, Greg, from North Carolina State.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's second and inches.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Tampa Bay.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's to the right side. And incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Saints will punt this one away. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. To the left side and taken in by Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Trying to start on the ground. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They'll stick with him again. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield is Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First down.
It is a big play for the
First and goal
Buccaneers.
at the 6-yard line.
36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. He'll keep this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. He gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
His kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 10, Saints nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. To return, it's Henderson. Yeah! And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
He'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Buccaneers.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll step up and run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is 3rd and 10. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bucs have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. Here's a 3rd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Buccaneers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Henderson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Buccaneers 17, Saints 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made just shy of
They'll work
midfield.
just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion is Myers. Up the middle they go. Yeah. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's second and inches.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
That's the score. Buccaneers 24, Saints 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Saints offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Third and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Slot man going to move in motion left. Throwing here on third and goal. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Buccaneers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to throw out. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 7.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He's spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And no turnover here. Once the Guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
In motion is Myers. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and a long way to go.
Brings up third down and 17.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And a fair catch is taken, and is just inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll let Dutch run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. To return, it's Henderson. Woo! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's taken down at the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target.
Intended for
And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. And a first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd
He's
down.
across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A quick throw. The RPO is complete.
It's a gain of
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
It's 1st down, and they'll run. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's a first
It's a
down
gain
for
of
Tampa
20.
Bay.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd down, they need 3. He's going to keep it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Buccaneers 41, Saints 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Henderson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
Now out comes
line.
the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. He's got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
He's got a man. That's complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
For the Saints. First down.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Taking off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He runs with it. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be tackled around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
They motion a receiver right. Right back to him on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
We'll go with the draw play here on second down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Throwing now from the gun. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Number 28. A gain of 4 brings up third and 13.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Saints' 11-yard line.
He'll step up and run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
48, Saints 12.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27
the Saints offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain
From
of 4.
The 31.
It's
Here's
2nd
and 6. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go.
A gain of 9 yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
Third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one, holding. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll throw out of the gun. On the move left. Third down and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A big hole. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs add on to their already sizable lead.
Saints 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Back at midfield.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown Saints. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this
score. Buccaneers 55, Saints 18.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Third, they need 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
20-yard pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
31-yard line.
He'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 89.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
I
think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Saints offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
4 yards.
Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Saints.
1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Open man, right side. He's got it.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
31-yard line.
To the air now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. 3rd and a long way to go. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.